Hey everyone, it's Jeremy Hamilton with a 5280 angler fishing report. It's late October, 21st or so, and things are shaping up interestingly right now. We have really low water in Deckers, in Cheeseman Canyon and such, and we have pretty good water through the Dream Stream, and great flows and everything through the Colorado, the Williams Fork, the Eagle. So we'll start off with local Deckers and Dreamstream, and we'll work our way out west there. So Deckers right now, it's flowing at about 50, a little over 50 CFS. Fish are, interestingly, they're kind of in their wintering holes right now. There are some fish that are spawning or pre-spawn, so there are reds around, and this is true everywhere. There are reds around, there's spawning beds around, so do take care. Don't walk through those, and don't fish to the paired up fish that are on those. We want to make sure that there are fish for future generations. That being said, the fish that I've been fishing to are in the deeper holes. Like I said, the typical kind of wintering holes right now, they tend to be potted up. Where we're finding one, we're finding many. And I've been using a tan worm, pretty small, pretty small little tan San Juan worm. Then eggs, little orange or peach eggs, caddis candy, other caddis larvae have been working well. Little jujubatus, purple, black, olive, size 22s on those. Eggs pretty small as well. I do the pegged eggs. I do a 6mm bead, but other standard tied eggs are fine as well. RS2s, radiation betas, mercury betas, anything really pretty small. Pheasant tails, anything really small like that has been doing quite well. But primarily I've been catching most of my fish on eggs right now, and anything that I have below that. Rainbow warriors, black beauties, that type of thing. So out at the Dream Stream right now, and by the way, there are some fish coming up here and there at Deckers. I haven't even been bothering with going after them. They've just been so sparse and so few and far between. We might see a rise or two here and there, and that's about it. So I haven't even been bothering with that. But it's going to be midges. Matt's midge and Parachute Adams are my favorite for midges, and there might be some little blue-winged olives, some little pseudo blue-wings, and those are going to be tiny, size 22, 24, those types of sizes. Comparaduns, Visiduns, Parachute Adams, all of those things are going to work for that. Out on the Dream Stream, there are right now a fair number of kokanee in there. Fish the deep holes, you're going to find kokanee. We've been putting up enormous numbers of kokanee right now, and there's some browns in there here and there, finding, and basically what I'm doing is fishing the deep holes, going after kokanee primarily, because I know we can put large quantities of kokanee in the net, and there's going to be browns and some cut bows and rainbows and stuff mixed in with them, so we're getting a good mixed bag, but primarily kokanee, which is I don't think anyone's going to complain about catching 30-40 kokanee in a day. The rig I use for that is a dark brown worm, either chartreuse or dark green, size 16 or 14 copper john, an egg, pegged egg, with rainbow warrior or something like that underneath that. RS2s have also been working well. Gray. Oddly enough, the kokanee are really going after those RS2s, especially if you drift through them and you give a little bit of a lift. Those fish are going to hammer it. So I've been catching a lot of kokanee on that stuff, and I don't change it up for the browns and the cut bows. I use that rig pretty much, or any combination of those flies, pretty much year after year, this time of year, and I don't ever change it. I don't even change my flies throughout the day. The fish just eat it. So that's kind of a nice thing. You don't really have to think a whole lot about it. If you're looking for the big browns, though, you're going to have to do some walking, and make sure you're just looking in those deep holes. Do not fish to the spawning fish. Look for those reds, the clear gravel. Don't fish to those spawning fish. Let them do their thing, so we can have more of these big browns in the future. And you know, again, there's some midge activities, some dry fly opportunities here and there, but I've been finding out there right now the dry flies, or the fish coming up for the dry flies are really just the little guys, the little dinks, you know, 4, 5, 6 inches, and that's not really what this time of year. You shouldn't be after that size fish. You should be looking for the bigger fish. This is the time of year to get them, and this is your opportunity. So that's what we've been doing. Also from the western side of things, Tom and Marcelo have been out there quite a bit recently, and Ron as well. They've been fishing out on the Colorado, the Williams Fork, the Eagle, and been doing quite well out there. I've been getting some just amazing reports from those guys. You know, Tom said I think 50 or 60 fish the other day. It's just absolutely insane right now. I just live too far away. I'm not going out there to do any trips out there, but basically the same types of flies. Eggs, worms, midges, blue-winged olives. Those are the bugs that are available right now. Jujubatus, pheasant tails. What else was Tom saying? A jailbird, which is kind of a zebra midge with a little foam back. Zebra midges, of course, and then the blue-winged olive hatches and midge hatches. Same flies that I said before: parachute Adams, comparadons, visidons. You know, pretty simple stuff. Just make sure you're getting good drifts on them. And also I've been getting word that some streamers are working as well. So water clarity. They did do some work on the Williams Fork this year to put in some deeper holding water, some more structure. So when the water's low, that'll hold more fish and be a better fishery. Tom said that the water clarity down below that is pretty good now, and the fishing is heating up. Again, a lot of spawning browns and pre-spawn browns, so do watch your step out there as well. But same flies on the Eagle as the Colorado and Williams Fork. Pretty much statewide right now, the bugs are going to be pretty much the same regardless of where you go. We're getting into little stuff, and fish are moving into their wintering holes and potting up, and you know, like I said, if you find one, typically you're finding a lot of fish. So you know, you can stick on them for a little bit. Of course, if you move, there's going to be other pods and there's going to be plenty of other fish, but fishing's pretty good out there right now. Of course, all of our private water is still available. Troublesome Creek, which is a new one for us this year, will be closing pretty soon. The water gets low, the water gets cold up there, so we don't have a whole lot more time up there. But Able Ranch over by Lake George is still fishing fantastic. Boxwood Gulch and Longmeadow, of course, are fantastic. And so far, anyway, it looks like we might be open into the winter. We'll see how that goes. We'll see what the flows are like. But those, as always, are fishing fantastic right now. So give us a call if you want to come out and fish with us. Otherwise, I'll see you out there. Follow us, 5280 Angler, 5280angler.com, on Facebook and Instagram at 5280 Angler, and you can follow me, Jeremy Hamilton Fly Fishing. I'll see you out there.